Welcome back to my juicing journey. In today's juicing video, I will be juicing, as you saw in the opening clip, celery, ginger, and pineapple. Alright, just a little heads up, I have sped this video up a bit, so I will be going in double time just so it's not such a long video. But watch my process and I hope you enjoy.
Time to give it a rest. But in the meantime, let's drain this. Okay, so I always have a strainer here because this is still a very small juicer and I don't think it does the best job at 100% pulp-free juice. I don't think any juicer does that, to be honest, but I double strain. So I will strain when I release the juice here, and then I will probably strain again when I put the juice inside the container. Okay. Thankfully, this is only celery and pineapple and ginger, so the pulp is very, very, very minimal, unlike some other fruits and veggies. So this is a smaller juicer, so I have to give it a rest in between times sometimes, depending on how much juice I'm making. So I only have a few pieces left. So by the time I start again, I should be done with the rest of this pineapple. And I have a few pieces of celery left as well. So this is an inside look into my world of juicing. Let's see what it tastes like so far. Just give it a little mix. And then I'll have a spoon. Maybe may have a bite because I put more ginger in here than normal, but yeah, definitely has a bite. A little bit more pineapple should help because that celery flavor is very strong. It can be quite bitter if you don't sweeten it enough. So hopefully the rest of this pineapple will help to make it a little sweeter. But for now, this is what we're working with. Let's see if the machine is ready. I didn't quite give it 5 minutes or whatever, but let's just see if I can get going with the rest of my juicing. Okay, so sometimes depending on what you're doing, some of the pulp can get a little built up inside and it may need a little extra push, but my pusher doesn't always get into certain, if it was like a leaf or something like a stalk, it may be easier to push, but when it's already crushed inside here, it's a little harder to push down with the pusher. But let's see. Sometimes I can do the reverse motion and that will kind of agitate it to get it down, but let's see. Sometimes pushing up rougher veggie or fruit can help to catch some of these things that are caught on the side. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here. And I'll just have the rest of this pineapple. Okay, so you try to let it run for a little extra, just to make sure you're capturing as much of the juice as possible. Okay, and then you can also tilt it. Make sure I don't topple my juice, because that would be such a waste. That's about it. No matter how I try it, this juice, I still tend to have a little leakage. So I'm just going to wash the spoon off and then just do my final little bit of sweeten the pulp. Very minimal pulp for this kind of mix. Celery, pineapple, and ginger. And then I'm just going to capture this and run this down the sink. So what I'll do, I'll just wash this off. And then when I pour it in my container, I will give it another strain. So I'm just going to toss this. I've kept enough of these little plastic containers, so I'm just going to put it in the recycle bin. Always got to keep your work area clean. As clean as possible. Okay, so this is what the pulp looks like coming out. Okay, and I still have some left over in here, so I usually take my knife and try to go in to help with the cleaning process later. Just take what I can out from now. When I'm washing up, it's a little easier. Now, I'm sure there are some people who juice and they make use of this pulp for whatever reason. Some may do some type of composting, or some may give it to an animal or use it in some other meal. For example, I've used the pulp from carrots to make carrot cake before, but I don't have any use for this kind of pulp, so I'm going to just be tossing it in my food waste bin. Okay, let me find a container to put this juice in. Let me unplug this and then dismantle this. I'll clean that up off camera. Alright, so let's use my 2 cup. So I gotta give it a little extra work. And then this time I'm gonna get my smaller strainer and okay, so you know what? This is the best I can do. I'm not gonna do it like this. I think that may cause some wastage, so I'm gonna just use my measuring cup that I have here. And just, since it's silicone and it's easy to, I'll just use it to. And even when I do it like this, I still have this urge to take my spoon again to make it a little easier. And you know, there's still just a little pulp. And since I didn't peel my, my ginger this time around, I just washed them really well. This extra strain is good. Okay, still getting a little pulp here and there, so I'm gonna be doing that a few times. That's the process, that's the process. You can need a smaller container, but let me see. I may have some now, so whatever doesn't fit, I'll see if I can simply okay. Probably gonna be the bigger container, but just put a little bit more in here. And then I'll pour a cup for myself for now. And then, okay, that should be good. So this is maybe a little over 2 cups of juice in this container. I think maybe I have another 1 cup or more left in the container. Alright, so let's just put this one away. We're done here. Okay, so this one I will store and have throughout the day tomorrow, and maybe until Thursday, depending on how I feel. So this is celery, ginger, and pineapple. Now let's pour me a cup right now. And to be honest, some people, they just drink it straight with the extra pulp part and all. I've done it. Doesn't quite matter too much. Oh my god, I was trying to avoid spinning to the sides. Okay, let's do that. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit more confident now that I have most of it out. Okay, I think this is more than I need, so I'm going to be transferring this back to here. And let's see. I'm actually curious to see how many cups I got from just that alone. So, alright, so this is like 1 cup, and then I'm gonna get my half cup and see. So I already have 2 cups in that tall container. Alright, so let's see if I can get this. This is probably not the. Okay, so this is that's about a cup. Okay, and then this is my half cup. I just want to have my measurements very precise. So let me try and do it in this first, just so I don't make a mess. Okay, this is definitely looking like it's going to be more than. Okay, I think that's it. So let's see how. Okay. So this is 1.5, and I already got 2 cups. So this is 3.5 cups of juice, and then whatever this is. I'm not even worried about this. This looks like this could be about maybe let me see, maybe about 1/8 of a cup. Let me have this one. Has a nice bite to it. The pineapple did come in really well to not make it overly sweet, but it balances the celery really well. Okay, we have the rest of my half cup. All right, so thank you for coming along with me on this juicing journey. This has been celery, pineapple, and ginger.